Hey everybody, Paul Acevedo, Eastex Twitch here. Tonight we are streaming Samurai Warriors 3 Chronicles for PlayStation Vita. I'm joined on the mic by Tyler and Mr. Griffith.
Hello.
Balked.
Hello.
Oh yeah, and Deborah's here beside me. So Samurai Warriors 3 Chronicles is a Vita exclusive member of the Samurai Warriors series. I guess what they do is they kind of trim it down a little bit and then stick it on there with Vita where it doesn't have to be attached to a regular console release. But it still has a whole lot of stuff to do. So I will show you how campaign mode is set up. I've already set up a custom character, and the character creation stuff is really nice, just like in other Koei Tecmo games. Story mode, you go through you select these different events as they appear. You can tell if it's a level or not by whether there's swords to the left of it. So right now I have access to 2 different levels, and I'll just go to the one that I haven't done yet. Oh.
The visuals in this remind me of Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh yeah? I mean, the art style is not entirely dissimilar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brian's having some ice cream. Too bad inline chat isn't
Sounds
working.
good. I still need to eat dinner, but
Hang on, what ice cream, what flavour?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
know. Yesterday I had some mint chocolate chip.
chocolate chip cookie dough.
That is very good.
Mint chocolate chip is
Yeah.
good too.
When I was in Spain last
Hey.
month, I don't know if you get these chocolates out there, but do you get Ferrero Rocher?
The candy? Yeah, they sell it here.
Yeah.
That stuff is good.
Yeah, ice cream.
Wow.
Ferrero Rocher ice cream.
Wow.
It was like slightly chocolatey, nutty ice cream, and you had little bits of nuts in it, a little bit of chocolate, and like the wafer. It was as if they just crushed loads of Ferrero Rocher and mixed it in with this nutty chocolate ice cream. It's
Wow.
amazing. I had to change my trousers afterwards.
I like the coconut one.
It was that nice.
We need to
Salted
find some of
caramel
that.
or caramel, as some
Yeah,
would
I
say.
say caramel.
The classiest of those would say caramel.
Brian is eating organic ice cream, which, that doesn't sound very appealing. That does mean they mix in animal organs, right? Like sheep and stuff.
Yep, that's where the organ part
No,
comes
it
in.
just doesn't have any
Organic.
pesticides.
Yeah, they don't use any pesticides on the animal organs before they mix them in.
Yeah, I prefer
just shoot them.
pesticides on my animal organs.
So otherwise, how do you know that there aren't bugs mixed in too?
Yeah. Weird little worms
Oh,
and
God.
stuff.
You're making me hungry, dude.
So is this like a Tetris game?
We're just going through a long, the levels have these introductory sequences, and the story, it's pretty hard to care about. I mean, it's fully voiced in Japanese, or at least most of it seems to be. No, yeah, not fully voiced. But they have these little conversations and stuff. Now,
Hey, Kilmore.
oh, Kelmar, good to see you, man. Blue Pell deprived wounds. Oh, Bluebell is what he means. Yeah, because Bluebell is the dominant ice cream brand here in Texas and many other parts of the South.
Oh, is it? I don't know what our dominant one is here. It's not Bluebell.
How long have you guys had Ben and Jerry's?
Quite
A
a while.
long
They even
time.
have Ben and Jerry's
When Ben and Jerry were
ice cream
babies.
shops you can go to.
Oh wow, we
Oh.
don't have those.
Yeah, there's one in Galveston.
It's like it's jumped on us within the last 3 years. You know, it's now the biggest ice cream you can think of here, and before that we didn't know what it was.
Oh wow. They do have like unique mixes and unique flavors, and some of them are really good.
Yes, although I find their ice cream, I think it tends to be less healthy than other ice creams. Like, ice cream usually isn't healthy to begin with, but I think theirs can be especially
Yeah,
high.
there's different levels of it for sure. Like higher calories, higher sugar content.
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
I think
that.
a lot of theirs are
There is
that way.
nothing you can say.
Is that your
Yeah,
character?
this dark-skinned schoolgirl-looking character here. Just having some fun with her. And an interesting
Lifelike.
thing
Oh.
in this one is that you have all these conversation choices you need to make, and I think if you pick the right one, that you gain favor with that character. And the
So
the
she-
higher your favor is with them, it's not only from conversations, it's from using them in battle and stuff too. But anyway, the higher it is, then I guess you get some kind of bonuses or whatever.
So your name is name,
Yes. I like
and who's
Just say
Tushy?
Name or
this guy right
something
here
like
is
that.
Toshie.
Right, because it looks like Tushy, and like Tushy here is like another word for butt.
Well, it's not supposed to be that, but he does dress like a butt. Look at that thing he's wearing on his head, it's ridiculous.
What, the hair?
Yeah, well, I mean, just the headpiece, and it's tied to his chin, and it's crazy.
I like the way you said that's ridiculous, as if the rest is perfectly fine. Friday night wear.
Well, it's armor, but yeah, it's garish, certainly.
So what's Name's excuse?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I think of it is as Name, because that's how they would say it if it was a Japanese name.
Let's do the intro again so you can edit all this out so you actually did it on purpose.
Yeah, let's pretend. Oh, no, I don't know. I think she's cute.
What's sweetbread ice cream?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I do like vanilla though, with like Hershey's chocolate syrup on it or something.
What is that for? You've got so much ahead of you. That's nice. Brian says he likes the insect parts. Whoa.
Insect parts. You put not inside.
So if you like Japanese RPGs in general, I think that the conversation stuff probably could be pretty appealing. Because, I mean, there's quite a lot of it, so... But I'm just fast-forwarding past it now. We gotta get to the gameplay.
And her name's just No.
Yeah, how is it spelled? N-O? No? Yeah.
There's a line
Yeah,
over the
so
O.
that represents, like, a longer O sound.
So right here, we have No and Name. No Name
There you
talking
go.
right now.
All completed scenarios. So you want to get their favor high enough, and then you can use that character in other levels when you revisit them. Kind of like the Lego games.
Sweetbreads are an animal part that's usually deep fried. Because I was totally thinking like some just bread with some sugar on it.
I've never heard of sweetbread ice cream.
I haven't either. I would try it though.
Cake batter ice cream though, that's good.
We got a thing over here now. I'd say Scotland have a thing. They'll take a pizza and they'll batter it and deep fry.
Oh wow. Healthy.
Yeah.
Damn Scots, they ruined Scotland.
Have you noticed every time I'm on the mic, it always reverts back to food somehow?
We all feel like eating, don't we? So now I'm going to equip weapons on my other people too. Let's use Null. Items.
Oh, she's a
Yeah,
good guy.
it's a funny name, isn't it? Auto equip. Foxtails. And we'll equip one on KG. KG's hair is just out of control. He looks like a lion. There we go. So I got some stuff equipped to give him some little bonuses. What about Toshie? I don't think I have anything for him. Oh, I do.
Brian is right about that. Chocolate is the bane of ice cream.
You think so?
I don't know. I can never get into chocolate ice cream. I love chocolate, like candy bars and stuff, but I don't like chocolate.
It's gotta
ice
be...
cream. I'd prefer vanilla.
I prefer vanilla as well, but like I like a light chocolate that's not too dark. Sometimes, or if there's enough stuff mixed in with it. So start.
Yeah, I don't like it too rich.
Let's hop into this.
Agreed.
So the guys who make this game, then they're the guys who made Dynasty Warriors.
Yes. It's a spin-off.
Okay, can definitely see that.
Yeah, it's a spin-off of that series.
Yeah, and out of this series, my favorite one is Warriors Orochi 3, which I named as one of my games of the year for Xbox One last year. So it has a time travel story that I actually found to be pretty compelling and interesting. And these Samurai Warriors, you have kind of a historical Japanese story, and with, you know, Dynasty Warriors, you have the Chinese story. Those are less interesting to me than the fantasy stuff that Warriors Orochi has. But story's not everything.
I didn't know that was part of the differentiation between the series, but that's cool. And yes, Brian, it's a Vita game. The low res polys give
Yeah,
it away.
although, I mean, I think it holds up
Looks
pretty
nice, but
well.
Yeah, you can tell on like the textures.
Oh,
and
yeah,
and
that's
stuff,
true.
But it's not like these games are ever great looking.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
are slow to incorporate technological advances, like some other Japanese developers.
Wow, look at that! Look at that functional armored skirt go.
Ooh, knocked out that guy. There's a morale system here. When you defeat enemy generals, it lowers the enemy's morale. I think the main thing is that you don't want their morale to get too high, because if it does, then these red spots appear on the map, and I guess the enemies are stronger there. Let's run around and do some stuff. The drawing is a little bad in this compared to the Xbox One games that I've played in the series, but it's not that bad. It's better than EDF2, for example.
So you're playing this right now on your PlayStation?
PlayStation TV.
Cool.
Yeah, and I was worried. It has a lot of touch screen features, but it still works fine on the controller, so that's good. So I've got to stop this guy from reaching Nobunaga Oda. But where...
You didn't like the butterscotch schnapps.
Oh, there's my target. I gotta stop him.
Butterscotch schnapps.
So as you're playing, these extra objectives come up, and if you complete them all, then you get rewards of different kinds. And it's nice because each level probably has, I don't know, like 8 or 10 objectives, and so there's some good replay value from going back and trying to complete things you haven't done. And some of the objectives you can't do until, I guess, you get certain characters or whatever, so you might have to come back anyway. These games are really good about giving you stuff to grind away at. Spirit Charge.
So the stuff that's happening on the bottom left of the screen there, you got like a pink bar that's building up. What's that, like an ultimate attack
Yeah, I
or
think
something?
that's my
Or?
Orochi meter, and that is like a special move. Did I?
Oh,
In fact, I'll try to use it on
I
this
think you
guy.
did it.
Let's see, here. Here's an Orochi move.
Brian said he tried streaming earlier tonight. It doesn't look like I got an alert.
Yeah, I didn't get an
for that,
alert
Brian.
either, Brian. I would have watched a little tonight, actually.
yeah, I didn't get anything. Yeah.
He tried XXM streaming on my PC. Can you do that? Is that something? Maybe he doesn't mean like Twitch streaming, but he streamed something from the Xbox to the PC. Isn't that a new feature or
Oh.
something?
It very well could be a Windows
Maybe
10
that's
thing,
what it
maybe.
is. I don't know.
I'm fighting a lady.
Yeah, X1 to PC streaming.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a cool feature. I'm really looking forward to trying these things out. And vice versa as well. Apparently you'll be able to stream PC to your Xbox too once that's sorted.
That I would like to see. That has some real potential.
I think that one has a little bit more application, practical uses.
Definitely. Because then you could be using your Xbox screen with a mouse and keyboard.
Yes, you could.
Oh,
You could play all your Steam games. Not that you can't already play your Steam games on your TV by just hooking up your computer, but if you don't want to hook up your computer, you can still do it.
just completed one objective. What's the next one?
Do you think that we're having global warming?
Why do you ask that?
Because everybody's talking about it.
Well, everyone who's not extremely religious thinks we are. Let's see.
Hey, Light Cycle.
Yeah,
let's-
it's happening. It's how.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that there's any way they can prove that it's not happening
Yeah,
at
you
this
gotta-
point. With you,
Yeah.
you just like look at rising
Yeah, you have to
temperatures.
really dig your head in the sand. Let's-
The fact is, if any super volcano had gone off in the last 200 years, it would have happened anyway.
Really? How long? How
Well, the
long does that
largest-
change things?
Well, basically, it's if the average ambient temperature of the atmosphere is risen by 2 or 3 degrees, then that will trigger the next ice age. But pretty much any 2 normal volcanoes going off at the same time, or 1 super volcano, and the largest super volcano I think at the moment is underneath the Yellowstone Park, is it?
Got too many objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, yeah. So we can't control that. If that happens, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's been the same for like the last 200 years. If it happens, you can't stop it.
Scary to think about. Kind of like asteroids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Bruce Willis won't be around to save us forever.
That's true. We gotta send Aerosmith. Little electric thing.
Lifecycle's Twitch chat is broken.
Oh.
So he's
Oh, you
watching
changed
on
character.
PC, chatting with 8Stream. Is 8Stream a Windows
Yes.
phone app?
Although I
It's-
greatly prefer Unstream, but HStream is good too. Let's see.
It's the one I
Volcano
use.
under Yellowstone is 40 plus miles wide.
Is light cycle
Youch.
still going through Dallas?
Man. Lightcycle has said that he just got a new job, so he's a little worried that he might not be able to make the trip. He's got to let us know what they say about taking that time off. Gatekeepers.
Okay, I've got to point out the functionality of the footwear of your current character. It's fantastic. It's,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Nike haven't got on
That's a
board
real
yet.
kind of, like, ancient Japanese shoe. I guess. I don't know if they were actually that tall or not, though. It might be like an exaggeration.
I would have thought it about an inch, but maybe they're blades. She's using them to kill with, so
Like,
it's,
the purpose might be that you, like, walk through kind of a marshy, environment. I don't know. Keep your feet drier. Who knows? Item acquired. That's something I'll be able to equip later. So yeah, now I've got access to 3 characters. Weirdly, you don't immediately have access in the 2 levels I've played, but once things happen in the story, then you can jump to them using left trigger. And on the PlayStation Vita itself, you could use the touchscreen to do that. So you're always going to have your own custom character, at least the first time you visit a level. And then, whatever other characters are meant to be in that level, you'll be able to jump to. And then when you revisit the level, anybody you've unlocked for, like, free play, you'll be able to switch to.
that's a lot of hair.
Yeah, this guy is really silly looking. What am I supposed to be doing? I have a little trouble keeping up with what some of the mid-battle objectives and stuff are. Usually you just want to, like, run towards the blinking dots and defeat all the generals that you see. All the named enemies. It's a really relaxing kind of game to play in my opinion. Like, some people write it off because the combat or the AI or whatever is not the same as you would get in a Devil May Cry or, more action-focused games, but these are meant to be somewhat relaxing, I think. Like, they're drawing from some RPG things, so kind of more aimed at that.
It's also a Vita game.
Well, but I mean, it is just like what it would be on Xbox One or PS4 or whatever. Like, it's not dumbed down for the Vita, except graphically it's not as nice. So who do I want to switch to? Also, you can issue commands to your guys here, so I'm gonna... Who am I gonna... I'll tell her a command. So I pick...
Like attack from 3 fronts.
Yeah, you could... Well, you can have them go wherever you want on the map, or you could have them meet you in a specific location. So, I wonder what those X's mean. I think that might mean a pathway is not available, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna tell her to go over here. And then, command... Yeah, that's what I do. So now she will go that way on her own. Is she moving on the map? A little hard to tell. No, she looks like she's just standing there. Hey, stupid.
I think it's paused, is it? When you unpause, I think she'll move.
I can't... The... Action... Yo, Bob, good to see you. Oh, nice.
Hey, Robob.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is one of the games I definitely would love to get for Wii U whenever I someday get one. It's gonna be a ways off.
I'm getting Dragon Heroes Quest or whatever it's called, Dragon Quest Heroes, something.
Oh, you are?
Well, it's supposed to be kind of like this, yeah. I got in on a Best Buy glitch, so I get it for pretty cheap.
Neat.
Yep.
Does this game have typical PS Vita trophies? Meaning you get trophies for getting trophies?
I mean, there's probably a platinum, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's trophies. I guess I don't know exactly what
Yeah,
you're
there's
asking.
definitely trophies.
Well, I mean, like, hey, congratulations, you've got 5 trophies. Here's a trophy for that.
No.
Nah.
That's not very common, is it? I don't think it is.
No, I've very, very rare. I mean, the platinum
Okay,
is like
cool.
that. The platinum is like, you got all the trophies, here's a trophy. But usually there's no. I've never seen it really like that too much. There's a couple games like that,
Some gimmies.
but not a ton.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. One thing
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is coming to DS, to 3DS. That's right.
that is cool too, man.
Hopefully they can keep up a large amount of enemies.
Yeah, I
on the
imagine
screen.
graphically it's going to have to take some kind of a hit. Is it
I'm
3DS or new
currently
3DS?
watching a video of that.
It's. I don't know.
I hope it's at least enhanced for new 3DS if it, or something.
One would hope.
So
They
who's
don't.
making
Go ahead.
Hyrule Warriors?
Well,
Uh,
it's developed.
Probably check.
It's developed by the same people as this, but it is, you know, in partnership with Nintendo, right?
Right. That's my understanding.
Oh, Team Ninja are actually involved too.
Ah, yeah, because
There
Team
you
Ninja is part of
As
Koei
in-
Tecmo.
are they?
Ninja Gaiden.
Cool. Team Ninja. Don't they mostly do Nintendo stuff now?
They did DMC.
I don't know. They still work
did they?
on Dead or Alive. That's on Xbox One and
Oh, okay.
PS4.
Well, then I take that back.
Oh,
Maybe I'm thinking of another studio.
but speaking of Ninja Gaiden, there's Ninja Gaiden characters in Warriors Orochi 3. That one has a bunch of characters from different Koei Tecmo series, so that was a fun aspect.
Nice. Hey, Rainbow Unicorn.
Yeah, good to see you,
09.
Rainbow Unicorn.
Unicorn.
I was wondering how you had been the other day. I hope you are enjoying summer.
Can you catch my ball?
What?
I don't know. That popped up on my screen right now.
Onto her.
Don't get carried away.
Our Tyler's not exactly the slickest.
I am slick.
Hey, baby, catch my ball.
I don't write the dialogue.
Oh,
for
sure.
the games. I just read it out loud on the
Which
screen.
one are you playing?
Cards.
No, your game. Some guy told you to catch
Oh,
the ball right
okay.
now. Some chubby guy.
And I did not even notice.
This is good.
Yeah,
this
I
is good.
don't-
Like,
I don't know why they have like text going down on
Well,
the screen. I'm assuming you can't catch any of it.
No, people are talking though. A lot of story-based stuff.
Oh, but can you? It's voiced.
Yeah.
It's all voiced as well. Oh, okay.
Japanese voices though, they don't dub these because obviously they're a little bit niche, so it wouldn't be profitable
Oh.
because there's so much dialogue.
Yeah. You know, that's actually the exact issue I am having with that game I was talking about, Has to Breed. Because it's like a shoot 'em up, you know, it's like a mech / shoot 'em up type thing. But there's tons of action going on the screen, but there's also dialogue during the levels. And it's not dubbed, it's all in Japanese, but there's text at the bottom, but there's no way to read it.
Yeah,
while
that
you're
must be
playing.
a little bit challenging with the amount of concentration those games require.
Yep, exactly.
But what can you do? Because once again, even shoot 'em ups are pretty niche, unfortunately, and that's the
Right.
developer's own faults, but still.
Yeah, and I guess dubbing is expensive. I guess you have to hire several.
Yeah,
actors
I mean
and
it's far more
actresses.
expensive than subtitling, that's for sure.
True. It
Yeah,
is
we're-
true.
I was going to say,
ahead.
yes, we're doing a pre-4th of July stream. We've actually realized that tomorrow is 4th of July, so we don't really think we're going to do our Saturday stream this time. Rage. Click in R3. This is nice. It seems to have specific controls for PlayStation TV, which is nice. So, because it would be something different on the Vita, which does not have R3, because you can't click in the sticks on Vita.
Right.
Only available in Rage mode. Alright, let's try this Rage mode.
Technically, all official streams will now be on Windows Central, so I mean it's
Yeah.
a off-week stream, so I guess it's non-official. But we're all definitely still here.
Yeah, and we love our viewers. I hope you guys are also following Windows Central. I wouldn't be surprised if Rainbow Unicorn hadn't, because she wasn't around back when we were using Windows Central before. Let's see.
what did you just do there?
Well, I activated
With all
Rage
the, like-
mode. Now I can do
Right.
something. Yeah, then when you're in Rage mode, I don't know.
Lots of posing and close-ups.
Yeah, nice cinematic stuff. Losing track of which way I'm supposed to be going. So I just beat up some. Let's see, follow the red arrow.
Old folks, Brian.
Maybe I need to switch to somebody else. Ah, Here's a target. Let's beat up the target. Windows Central is our other Twitch channel, you know, because we do a lot of streaming. You know, I work for Windows Central, a website that covers games, and I write stories about games. And so they've, you know, for a while they were letting me use my personal EastX Twitch channel to do our Windows Central streams, but now they want us to go back to using the Windows Central channel for those streams, the weekend streams. So yeah, if you would follow us, Rainbow Unicorn, that would be great, because you could still have a chance to come on Saturdays and win some prizes sometimes. And thank you for sharing the link, Brian. He's a good man.
Yep. He's fast, I'm slow. Does anyone else ever stream on Windows Central page?
Yeah, Jez did a stream recently. I haven't watched it or anything. I'm actually scared to watch it.
Why?
Well, you know, he doesn't actually watch people. You know, he doesn't watch Twitch streams. So I just imagine it's like, you know, my first Twitch stream experience. And
I kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah, I feel free to. I'm sure the replay is on there. But
I find you're okay with that though. You just
following them, Rainbow.
I don't have a lot of patience for.
You just need,
you know,
personality.
Like, well, you gotta have a good personality, and that's fine. But you also have to, you know, like you need to be interacting with the viewers at least a little. You know, like sometimes we don't get to do that as much as we would like, but you have to do it some. And that's another beginner mistake, would be ignoring the viewers. So I don't know that it was like that or anything, but I'm just scared because I get frustrated watching somebody stream really badly. You know, like, not that I'm the best streamer, but like, you know, not terrible.
That's
oh man. Well, yeah, I mean, I do have you on the stream sometimes, so.
Hey, yeah, that's going time.
I was gonna say I can't do everything right.
So during my stream, during the Shantae stream, WayForward developer, probably PR person or whatever, was there. For some reason, and it was a she, but so it doesn't surprise me, but she was like only talking to Adam, answering all of Adam's questions. They were talking about like old Aladdin on Genesis. Of course, it's Adam, so we're talking about consoles from 20 years ago. But Aladdin and Tiny Toons and stuff from Sega and Super Nintendo and the difference. And for whatever reason, like Adam was getting all the attention.
Wow. Wouldn't that be funny if they ended up being real friends or something?
That would be funny.
Yeah, I've emailed her several times. Her name is slipping my mind at the moment, but usually I know it.
It's an interesting
Camille or
name.
something? I forget.
No. Brandis,
that's right.
Brandis, is that how it's pronounced?
Well, I think so.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's her. I can't say for sure, but Brandis is the one who sent me the review code for Shantae. So I'd assume that's her.
Look at that. Name is fighting alongside me, and we have high synchronicity, so we have this lightning effect between us. Hopefully we can get to a boss, and then I can pull off a special move as a result of that.
Character designs are cool. I like the outfits and stuff.
I was about to
ask that. At least they are very colorful and elaborate. You know, like some of them are pretty silly, but it makes the game more interesting to look at.
That sort of stuff doesn't bug me. I mean, so you're beating up like 800 people with one, so this doesn't bug me. Sorry, go ahead.
I was asking like the customization on your character. You know, your fantastically named Name character. Did you pick that? Did you pick the eyebrows and all that?
Yeah, all the facial details, like the width of the body, the bust size. You can do like arm and leg length. You can do hair color, eyebrow color, lip color, whether they're wearing makeup or not, whether they have earrings, and all kinds of things. Like I put the bow in her hair.
I'm sure I saw the viewer count go up when you said bust size there.
Well, it's no secret that I like the busts. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I could see my daughter, you know, like female players often enjoy that character creation feature in like The Sims and stuff, and I know India would have fun just making a character in this.
Rainbow asks how you're doing.
Thanks,
Paul.
Rainbow. I'm glad to hear that you had fun with your cousins. I'm pretty good. I've just gone back on graveyard shifts, and I had a nice day of sleep. Still not as much sleep as I really wanted, but I'm better rested than sometimes, so I'm glad to be fairly alert and able to keep up with conversation and playing at the same time.
There you go.
Do you know, last Saturday, somebody left this nasty comment. They're like, when are you guys going to get somebody with a personality to host these? That was not cool.
I remember that.
I'm gonna
Well,
go read
no,
that
I
right
deleted
now.
it from our YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was on
a
YouTube.
comment with the replay.
Oh, I thought it was on Windows Central.
There was also something exactly similar on one of the reviews, I think, or one of the stream sort of announcements.
That is a shame. But yeah, sometimes people will be nasty.
Yeah, YouTube is just troll central. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason to take anything on YouTube seriously. You're lucky if you get any reasonable comments
But I
on
could
there.
see somebody who was used to like PewDiePie and people like that being disappointed by our streams because I don't make ridiculous sounds and I'm not drooling or anything.
Well, you're not trying to appeal to a 3-year-old kid, are you? So
Yeah.
And yeah, I get impatient with that kind of stuff, you know. But like,
oh yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's an unofficial stream. I'll go ahead and say that sort of stuff is just awful, and it's a shame that it's so popular. But whatever.
It's like clowns.
isn't he? He's like sort
clowns.
of owned by Disney now, isn't he?
Does he have a sponsorship?
Is he
Or,
really?
I don't know where I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
I think.
I don't know.
I think PewDiePie's label is now owned by Disney. I'm sure of it.
Man, he hit the big time. He was already apparently wealthy before he started streaming, but then, you know, or before he started doing videos, but just added to his fame.
Camera.
Guess I'll just follow
I don't
these
know what
guys.
that is.
Wait, I think I might be able to switch. Yeah, I've got a 4th character now. Oh,
Royal Bob wants you to make some ridiculous sounds.
I just can't do it. It's not in me.
We've already got one.
Just kind of like whoop, something like that every time you fall or get knocked down or something like that.
No, I mean, like, I think the closest approximation for me is like sometimes I'll be like, ah, you know, when something happens in a game. But that's
Yeah, 1,000
Woo.
kills.
Yep.
When was the last time you played a horror game, Paul?
What was the last one? Do you remember? It must have been the Scary Man game or whatever he's called. Yeah, that one.
Slenderman.
Oh, Slender.
That was a good stream, I thought. Yeah, we streamed that, and somebody gifted my reaction to it.
Have you tried Outlast?
Yeah, we did stream that one time. It was before we actually had video, I think. But, you know, webcam, I mean. But we streamed it last year and gave out prizes. Really fun game. Not
Awesome game.
especially scary to me, but a very tense game because you have to do a lot of sneaking around and stuff.
The sort of calibration on it where you feel that you are the person that's in it, you know, the way the head moves and the way you can look behind you as it sort of like slows down a little bit as you look behind you, and the camera bob, it was fantastic.
Ooh, trophy. Another trophy. Yeah,
Jeez.
I completed all of the objectives that were available to me. There's still some question marked ones that I haven't unlocked yet.
Level complete.
Yeah, we all kind of miss So-Called.
I don't see Jets' stream on Twitch.
So-Called would get really mad anytime I would like criticize anything crazy that was happening politically, you know, but like I was only criticizing things that were like really extreme, so but it's so weird because otherwise he seems like a very reasonable person. Whereas, you know,
Was that the guy that like was there midstream and got angry and then left?
yeah.
Yeah,
he did do that, and that was the last time we saw him, unfortunately. Somebody asked him if he was mad at me, and he said no, but he also never came back, so... Yo, Icky!
I thought he was just missing.
I mean...
Hey, Icky, just in time for the
He's
end.
still on Skype, you know, I could hit him up. I'm not good, like, when somebody... I don't know, when I feel like somebody has done me wrong, then, like, I'm not good at reaching out to them. Like, I will forgive them if they ask for forgiveness, but I'm just not good at chasing people down when I don't feel like I was in the wrong.
Don't make Icky cry,
Yeah,
Brian.
did we decide for sure if we're streaming tomorrow? That if you're streaming
Yeah,
tomorrow?
we have decided for sure no stream tomorrow, because it's... Yeah.
No stream tomorrow.
Going to
For
the
Malaysian
fireworks.
Independence Day.
Yeah, sorry about that. And you know, Canada just had Canadian Independence Day the other day, I think.
Okay, Icky.
Oh,
It's a holiday.
hey look, it's Daniel Ravino. He's welcoming me to the
I think
YouTube channel.
Icky just fainted.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that, Icky, but at least we got to stream a little today, although I guess, unfortunately, you didn't make it to a lot of it. Look at that girl, she's pretty cute. Miyamoto's translator is competing at EVO this year? Wow, Royal Bob, that's pretty funny.
Golly, Icky's asking about you and other people's streams.
Oh, Icky thinks about me, and I like that. Yeah, Icky, we gotta play some EDF. Maybe we could play a little tonight if you're available. Oh, having a little conversation scene here. Are you okay, or I found the enemy? I'll ask her if she's okay. Yay, and that raised favor with her.
Of course she's okay.
You can replay these story scenes and pick different choices, but you no longer have the choice to gain favor when you replay them. So you gotta just pick the right thing the first time.
Risque.
Yeah, like you just would not fight with your bust all exposed like that. It's just like asking for knives and swords to get stuck into it.
Or is it a distraction technique?
I mean, that's definitely how they would refer to it in comics and stuff. So we don't have time to do a whole other mission. Ooh, I've just unlocked a bunch more though. Selecting a scenario 2. More tutorial stuff. Ooh, some have alternate stories you can encounter.
What's this? What's this? Those panel things look like puzzle
Yeah, I was
screens.
just going to go over that. I'm going to back out to where I can do that at my leisure. So that is under Vault, I believe. Let's go here. By the way, most of these games have multiplayer on consoles, you know, like local, split screen, and online multiplayer. Although the online is never any good because they don't build it to where you have good matchmaking and stuff. But this one does not have multiplayer, period. It only has leaderboards. Being a Vita exclusive, I guess.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can imagine this working quite well with some co-op.
Yes, dude. Yeah, we really wanted to do a weekend Warriors Orochi 3 stream, but even though Koei was initially, like, sounded like they were interested, they never came through with the prizes, sadly. So here we are at that screen. It's called the Battle History, and you have all these little objectives. Like, you can only see some of them, but, like here, accomplish 5% of all story mode objectives. And when I do that, I'll fill in another piece of the puzzle. And I think if I fill in enough of them, then I'll be able to see what the other ones that I haven't done are in the next row, you know? And they have different star ratings. Like, each row over is more difficult stuff. And there's a bunch of these panels. Let's look at another one. Like here, clear 2 or more story mode scenarios. I've done that. Now I can access the castle town on the stage selection screen. And that's another thing. You have like a little village. You don't actually wander the village, but you can pick all the buildings and stuff. So it's a little different. And the real console ones, I think you can walk around the village, but it's not a huge difference. It's faster just to go through a menu. So a lot of those panels to work through. Let's see. You can view whether you've completed the objectives, you know, like which ones you have and haven't completed in the stages. You can rewatch event scenes. You can unlock a bunch of CG pictures of the characters. You can unlock all the music in the game. And by the way, the music is actually really good. Like, we have it turned down low for the stream, right? But I think the music is very enjoyable. And your characters all level up independently, and you can level up their like weapons and stuff, so you can view all of the growth. You can see how your favor is with the character. Let's see. So, like if they're really happy with you, there will be like a, I don't know, like a smiley face or something, but when it's kind of neutral, it's just this flat face. So, whole lot of stuff to work on. This is a $40 game, you know, like Warriors Orochi 3 on Xbox One. I think that's $50, isn't it? And
yeah, probably more than
yeah,
40.
I think they launch at $50. They launch them like $10 less on console.
Slightly, yeah. Slightly
Yeah, just to
discounted.
make up for, because they know the production values are a little lower and it's a little bit more niche.
Right.
Encyclopedia, what's in there?
Which is good. Maybe it'd be nice if they could launch for 30 on Vita. But
Yeah, that would have been better. But I guess on Vita you got to make your
it's
money,
okay.
right? Because
yeah.
There's also
Yeah.
a like global
Yeah, so-
leaderboard for this too.
there is somewhere a global leaderboard. I wonder where that is. By the way, I was just looking up, you can read all this information about the characters and see hand-drawn artwork of them. So that's a pretty cool thing if you are interested in the historical
This-
stuff.